on 3rd and 1. Under pressure, Burrow going down.
He's got to be able to make this block. They have Mixon at the line of scrimmage, and he just whiffs on Davis. And when you look at their pass protection, look, they came into this game.
Booming kick sends him back inside his own 10. Taylor up the right side, lost the football, covered at about the 32-yard line by the Saints.
Fumble by the receiver, recovered by New Orleans, first down.
That ball was coming out before he was even hit.
Yeah, he didn't even. That's one call. If he's at quarterback, you have to go to a different call, and that's what makes it so challenging.
Dalton is back in at quarterback now. He throws the slant into the end zone and touchdown, Traquan Smith.
He just beats him off the line. He's over to the left. He turns Mike Hilton around, and then Dalton just fires it perfectly. Perfect timing, just in the right spot, right before Hilton can recover. But really, that play was made.
Taking the snap directly from center. Going to hand it off and give it to Kamara. And Kamara, right side.
So this is where it gets challenging for the Bengals because, again, Taysom Hill, he could play tight end. He could play running back. He could play quarterback. This could be a pretty good offense.
They'll start the second quarter with 3 tight ends, and the give is to Mark Ingram. And Ingram with running room up the middle, across midfield, and down at about the 46-yard line.
Double team block by Troutman in the right tackle. Excellent job. Look at Troutman. He just gets up on Pratt. He drives him about 7 yards deep into that secondary. And then Ingram, he just gets downhill. He doesn't really get touched or tackled, graded in the system. And then now, since Jameis Winston has been hurt, now he spends most of his time in the quarterback room as a quarterback.
This is Rashid Shaheed, and Shaheed breaking inside the 10 to the 5, touchdown. And he showed a little speed here.
Well, up here, first, if you're Eli Apple, you've got to stay outside. You're the corner on that side. And Marquez Callaway doesn't even have to work to block you. And then you get a bad angle by Awuzie coming over the top, and you see.
You're entirely welcome. Kamara breaks it outside, finds running room, has first down yardage, and down the sideline. Going to keep it. Left side, running room. Here goes Hill. Down the sideline and out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Knocked out by Von Bell.
You have to respect the run here. Watch the linebackers, because he can easily hand this off to Kamara. Everybody has to go to the left, and then you have a defense.
Andy Dalton just 4 of 11 throwing for 53 yards and a touchdown. This is Ingram. Ingram with running room. Ingram to about the 30.
This is all made by the backside puller, Cesar Ruiz, and he comes over the top.
Back to the ground game, and Kamara trying to break it outside, and he does. 25, 20-yard line and brought down.
Greg, when you have an extra guy in the hole and they're still able to run the football like this, in this game without their receivers, and so far they've been able to put 2 back-to-back games together.
Dalton over the middle, and the catch is made. That's Juwan Johnson.
This is really a pretty throw and catch. This is Mike Hilton against Johnson, and look at Johnson just separates, and then that throw. And Dalton gets it right over the linebacker and then drops it in there. It's almost an automatic catch.
Under 6 minutes to play. Burrow pulls it down and then goes down.
Blitz Davis, but Werner has Mixon in coverage. When he sees him block, Werner's just going to come in and replace. The Saints, when they haven't been able to disrupt Burrow, he's been able to pick apart their defense. They've got to get pressure and get him off his first read.
2nd and 17, under pressure again, and going down.
Look at this, Ellis, he's pushing up. All they're trying to do is just set a game. And then number 55.